Love pursued, love awakened, love that knows no fear. This is not just poetry. It is passion woven into sacred words, a divine mystery hidden in the heart of Scripture. A love so consuming that it refuses to be ignored, a longing so deep that even the night cannot suppress it. The bride searches for the one her soul loves, walking through the streets, calling out in the dark. She seeks, but he is not there. She yearns, but he does not answer. And yet, she will not stop. Love is relentless, and the heart that truly loves will never be satisfied until it finds the one it longs for. This is the pursuit of love. This is the song of songs. But love is not just longing, it is discovery. It is the moment when the king calls his bride, drawing her into the secret place, whispering words more precious than gold. The fragrance of myrrh fills the air, the garden blossoms with life, and the voice of the beloved speaks. You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you. Song of Songs, chapters 3 and 4, take us on this journey, from longing to fulfillment, from searching in the night to being called into the king's chambers. Is this just an ancient love poem, or is it a glimpse into something greater? Could it be the very love story of God and his people? Could it be the divine romance between Christ and his bride? The answers lie in the words ahead. Open your heart, still your soul, and let the sacred poetry of the King's love wash over you. This is Song of Songs. Solomon's Song of Songs, Chapter 3.
Restless in bed and sleepless through the night, I longed for my lover. I wanted him desperately. His absence was painful. So I got up, went out and roved the city, hunting through streets and down alleys. I wanted my lover in the worst way. I looked high and low and didn't find him, and then the night watchmen found me as they patrolled the darkened city. "Have you seen my dear lost love?" I asked. No sooner had I left them than I found him, found my dear lost love. I threw my arms around him and held him tight, wouldn't let him go until I had him home again, safe at home beside the fire. Oh, let me warn you, sisters in Jerusalem, by the gazelles, yes, by all the wild deer. Don't excite love, don't stir it up until the time is ripe and you're ready. What's this I see, approaching from the desert, raising clouds of dust, filling the air with sweet smells and pungent aromatics? Look, it's Solomon's carriage, carried and guarded by 60 soldiers, 60 of Israel's finest, all of them armed to the teeth, trained for battle, ready for anything, any time. King Solomon once had a carriage built from fine-grained Lebanon cedar. He had it framed with silver and roofed with gold. The cushions were covered with a purple fabric, the interior lined with tooled leather. Come and look, sisters in Jerusalem. Oh, sisters of Zion, don't miss this. My king lover, dressed and garlanded for his wedding, his heart full, bursting with joy.
Chapter 4.
You're so beautiful, my darling, so beautiful, and your dove eyes are veiled by your hair as it flows and shimmers, like a flock of goats in the distance streaming down a hillside in the sunshine. Your smile is generous and full, expressive and strong and clean. Your lips are jewel red, your mouth elegant and inviting, your veiled cheeks soft and radiant. The smooth, lithe lines of your neck command notice. All heads turn in awe and admiration. Your breasts are like fawns, twins of a gazelle, grazing among the first spring flowers. The sweet, fragrant curves of your body, the soft, spiced contours of your flesh invite me, and I come. I stay until dawn breathes its light and night slips away. You're beautiful from head to toe, my dear love. Beautiful beyond compare. Absolutely flawless. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride. Leave Lebanon behind, and come. Leave your high mountain hideaway. Abandon your wilderness seclusion, where you keep company with lions and panthers guard your safety. You've captured my heart, dear friend. You looked at me and I fell in love. One look my way, and I was hopelessly in love. How beautiful your love, dear, dear friend. Far more pleasing than a fine, rare wine. Your fragrance more exotic than select spices. The kisses of your lips are honey, my love. Every syllable you speak a delicacy to savor. Your clothes smell like the wild outdoors, the ozone scent of high mountains. Dear lover and friend, you're a secret garden, a private and pure fountain. Body and soul, you are paradise, a whole orchard of succulent fruits, ripe apricots and peaches, oranges and pears, nut trees and cinnamon, and all scented woods, mint and lavender and all herbs aromatic. A garden fountain, sparkling and splashing, fed by spring waters from the Lebanon mountains.
Awake, north wind, and come, south wind. Blow on my garden that its fragrance may spread everywhere. Let my beloved come into his garden and taste its choice fruits.
And now, the search is over. The longing has met its fulfillment. The bride, once wandering in the night, now stands within the king's garden, surrounded by beauty, embraced by love. No more searching, no more waiting. She is seen. She is known. She is cherished. You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you. This is the language of divine love, the voice of the king who calls his bride. It is not just poetry. It is prophecy. A love story not written in ink, but in eternity. And the same voice that called her calls you. Do you hear him? Do you feel it? The voice of the beloved still whispers today, inviting you to step into the garden, into intimacy, into a love that never fades. Will you answer? But the story is not over. The passion deepens, the mystery unfolds, and the love of the king continues to be revealed. Don't stop here. This journey has only begun. Subscribe now and turn on notifications, because in the next chapters, the divine romance intensifies. You don't want to miss what happens next. Share this with someone who needs to know the depth of God's love. And tell me in the comments, what part of this passage spoke to you the most? The garden is waiting. The king is calling. Will you return for the next chapter? Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Browse our library of playlists for more stories that inspire. God bless you.